All right. So Lance Armstrong, Alex Rodriguez, and Eliud Kipchoge. What does all three of these men have in common? It's not their nationality, it's not their ethnicity, and it's definitely not their sport. No, it's that all three of these men were involved with doping. Unlike Alex Rodriguez and Lance Armstrong, Eliud Kipchoge was not involved with chemical doping by injecting himself. No, his doping was mechanical by what he was wearing on his feet. By the end of the speech, you're going to understand the background technology going into the newest marathon super shoes and why the governing body wants to ban these super shoes leading up to the Olympic year. So back in 2017, Eliud Kipchoge, Nike-sponsored athlete, set out to break 2 hours in the marathon. With this attempt came new research with foam and carbon fiber plates, but sadly he came up short at 2:00:25. But Nike was not going to settle for this. They want to have the first athlete under 2 hours in the marathon. So Nike went back to work in the research lab and developed the Nike Alpha Fly Next Percent. With this came about their new foam called Zoom X, full-length carbon fiber plates, and Nike AirPods. Starting from the base, the Nike Foam Zoom X is a Pevex foam said by Kieran Alger for a 2019 article for Runner's World, Sole Sensations, the bottom bits of the latest running shoes, is a soft and springy midsole that somehow takes in energy from foot strike and gives it back to the runner upon toe off. Put this with a full-length carbon fiber plate. This plate acts like a bow where it wants to resist flexion and return back to its neutral state. Upon returning back to its neutral state during toe-off, it returns some of the energy that was put into it during flexion. And it's said by Matt Burgess for a 2020 Wired article, Nike unveils its secrets about its 159 marathon shoe. The combination of the Zoom X foam and the carbon fiber plate helps to reduce the energy put on your calf muscles, which allows for a higher efficiency of the runner and allows for the muscle not to tire as quickly. But with this, Nike put its own spin on the shoe by adding the Nike AirPod, which are these small circular pods that have fibers that run the width of the pod that want to resist compression. Just like the carbon fiber plates that resist flexion, because it resists compression, upon toe off, it rebounds and gives the runner some energy in return. And said by Matt Burgess in the same article, it is up to 90% energy efficient. The only reason I use Nike is because they were the first ones to come out with the most recent technology. But just a few weeks ago, Adidas unveiled their newest super shoe, the Adidas Adizero Adios Pro, which is put out in the market to make it more competitive, as Nike was the initial ones. With this, they are using carbon-infused rods that run the metatarsals of your foot to cut down on the weight that would be there from a full-length carbon fiber plate. With this comes a lightweight shoe that should result in faster times. So how did Eliud Kipchoge do? Well, on October 12th of 2019, he ran 1:59:40 for the full marathon, being the first man to break 2 hours. With this, records were being shattered left and right, with the men's 10K road race record, and most recently by an Adidas woman athlete, the half marathon record. With the Olympic year rapidly approaching, the governing body sees this as an issue, as just like golf with its ball that would drive past the fair green, or swimmers with their swimsuits, is just merely making the athletes too efficient at their sport, and they're afraid it's going to affect the integrity of the sport. In the end, the governing body does not want to see a company make a shoe that is close to 100%, as this will make running essentially effortless. Thank you.